It's awesome to be with you both. First part is do props run the show in the camp?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely in the where we eat the kai always.
Yeah.
Kei te haere kei, rāua ko Awhina ki te upu whutu pōro o te ao. Kei te arumia tāraua taitara tuatoru, kara pipiti ma Aotearoa. Ka mutu e kore wārea te mea ina tata nei, ka whakatauira I ngā he kona whakamutunga.
And in your life, have you ever seen anything like it? New Zealand are the champions.
What's this year like for you both? I mean, you both had kind of injury setbacks and all of that. Yeah, what's it like for you?
Obviously recently had an injury that I'm coming back from, so that was pretty hard to get through. I thought obviously that my World Cup was kind of over, so to come back from that, yeah, it probably just gives me a bit more like hunger to be here and to be going hard. Yeah.
And how are you going? What's this year like for you?
Yeah, it's obviously been a bit crazy and I've forgotten how full-on rugby can be. Obviously having a whole 2 years off to myself, home with my whānau, present with my boy, able to go and do all his kindy, kaupapa and stuff like that. Coming back in, it's just all ball. You got to be focused, you've got to be organised at home, so the body's good, like that's case pie, but everything else is like just fast day, so it's hectic, but I'm grateful.
Mama,
Hi.
I'm going to be a ball one to my way.
Are you? That's so cool. I thought you were just coming up to watch the game. Are you going to run on the field?
And you guys like represent a lot of people out there, but do you think a special part is representing the mamas out there, like when you guys run on the field? Just talk about that. Yeah.
That's probably one of the things that I'm most proud of. Just, you know, I guess hopefully letting other mums know that they can return to sport after having kids and that, you know, it's a place where you can be yourself and not be a mum. So yeah, that's probably what I'm most proud of.
Yeah, probably same thing that we have our own little ones at home watching us and like that they're proud of us. Like as me, my parents, just a whole lot of a different world, I would say. Whereas now, like my son gets to see achievements, gets to see go on a plane and sometimes live a lot higher life than I ever did. But the biggest thing is that I'm glad that he gets to live a life of love and laughter and fun and excitement. So yeah, it's pretty cool the life we get to live.
Nō te taurua mano te kaumārima te kōkuhutanga a Kate mā te Waiariki. Engari, nō te taurua mano rua te kaumātoru, ka eke ia ki taumata kē. Nā, kōna e toru te kaumā whātona pakeke, ka karangahia ia e ngā manawa toa hei riwhi mo tētahi kaitākoro matua, he whāranga no tōna kaki. Ko tērā kaitākoro, a ko Awhina. I taua tautonu, ka kuhuna e kei te poraka pango mo te wā tuatahi. Inaia nei, kua rārangi anō ngā whetū. Ko te pūrākau mo te hokinga a te tokorua nei, ka mutu ka haere tahi ki te taumata teitei katoa o te ao.
When you think about your two rugby stories, I guess, and like getting into this jersey, do you think your guys' stories kind of are woven together in a certain way?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I didn't know Kate, and then when I got injured,
I was Afi's injury replacement.
I got injured, and she was a part of our Chiefs Manawa team, and I got injured, and then ended up getting you're not in for the rest of the year. And this lady, she ended up playing every game, #1 jersey, like, which was pretty cool because she, I think when I look at Kate, she reminds me of like grit, but also just really grounded.
Stop it.
like honestly, like she just reminds you quickly that sometimes things don't matter, like, and there's always something else to look forward to, and I think she embodies that quite easily.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Kate?
Yeah, I forgot that's how we met. Afi's misfortune obviously turned into my fortune, because that's where I was introduced to super, and that's where I got picked up for the Black Ferns from.
It's pretty crazy rise though, eh?
Yeah, and probably at the time I'd obviously had injuries before, so I knew in that sense what Afi was going through, but I wasn't obviously a professional athlete, so I wouldn't have realised how much rugby would have been a part of her life. For me, if I got injured, it's just kind of a hobby on the side. So in that respect, I probably didn't realise how big of a deal it was for her to be injured and be out for that long with such a big injury.
Ko tahi maramaki muri ka tutuki i Awhina tētahi moehewa, arā ki te arahi I te haka mā ngā mamaku.
For me personally, first little bit of a stint last week was when I was very fortunate to lead the haka, and it went kind of crazy, and there's a few people that I see, like, I hold quite highly in Te Ao Māori, and they replied to it, and I was stoked. I was like, I made it. So to see more of it, it's epic, because I'm on my own journey of learning the reo and learning my whakapapa, like from the ground up sort of stuff. So I think it's pretty special, and we're only just getting started.
Kātahi anō ngā mamaku ka tau ki Ingarangi, kotahi tonu te whainga, kia eke panuku.
So what would it mean to you both, I guess, for this group of wahine to win this World Cup?
That's a hard question, eh?
It is. We've obviously been training and working hard for so long, like that's kind of the end goal at this point. So obviously it'd almost mean everything to us.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard question to answer, that's for sure.
It's going to be a popular World Cup because they've sold like 300,000 tickets, so they must be uplifting for you guys.
It is, but it isn't, because it's not in our home country.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fans that sometimes might not be on our side, so that's a biggie. In the last World Cup, our fans, our whānau, our friends, our family were all in the stadium, and when we played, I think that was half of the reason that made us work hard to win that last game, and but we're not going to have that, not as much anyway, over there. So it's just going to be the connection within the group, and how much we have each other's back on the field.
Yeah.